You're listening to the Get Out and Drive podcast, fueled by AMD, with your hosts, John, Custom Car Nerd Meyer, and Jason, Old Car Guy Carr. We'll be bringing you gearheads everything you never wanted to know about cars and why they should be on the road and not in your garage. Are you ready to get out and drive?
Get Out and Drive podcast is here at MCACN 2024 with Randy
Condon. Yes.
And you have a Dazed and Confused movie car tribute.
Yes.
Start us out. Why do you like this movie? Why do you like this car? Why does this car have a vinyl top?
I know
Go
all.
ahead.
I know it all.
There you go.
When the movie came out, I saw the movie in the theaters, and the very first scene was that GTO coming into the high school parking lot.
Sweet emotion.
And
everybody gets chills. Everybody that cares still doesn't matter.
And I said, someday I'm going to have a car like that.
Okay.
And, you know, I've always been into Pontiacs. And one day I just said, I'm going to build one. And I made it exactly like the movie car.
Nice.
Down to every detail.
And you've obviously watched the movie enough to notice what steering wheel is in it, and
steering wheel,
and all the other geeks out there that can tell you that your car is right or wrong.
Yes, the people that say that the spoiler motor decal does not match the hood decal, but
that's the way it is.
That's the way it was in the movie.
Yeah.
The only detail that's not the same would be the chrome mirror on the door, but that was
aesthetics.
Yeah, I like the sport mirrors better.
Sport mirrors are a hell of a lot better than that clanky.
Yeah, the cranky
mirror
thing. Right.
Yeah.
So that's basically the only detail that's not there.
And for anyone that doesn't know, that isn't geeks like us about the movie, kind of explain why this car has a vinyl top. I know two cars were built for the movie.
Yes.
The father and son deal.
The father and son, Pat Sullivan and his son.
Okay.
They had a GTO that was sitting in the driveway of their house.
Right.
And it was kind of a derelict, a bunch of different colors. So I think they painted it white or something originally.
Okay.
And then they decided to paint it orbit orange because they liked two-lane blacktop.
Sure.
But when they went to paint the car, the roof was so dented that they couldn't straighten the roof, so they put a vinyl top on it to hide the damaged roof.
Right, and it's all movie magic.
Yeah.
You build a crappy car that looks wonderful on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the car that they built initially was just their car. They built a second one to replicate their car. So the initial car they didn't build for the movie.
Okay.
They built it, there was a father and son project.
For them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they decided to use it for the movie, they had to build a second one. But yeah,
right.
They put the vinyl top on to cover the bodywork on the roof.
And everybody knows that this, if this is a real GTO, that never had a vinyl top on it. No. And that's the whole point. Everybody, car guys, geeking out about, why does this GTO have a vinyl top on it? There's your reasoning.
Well, not GTO, but why does this Orbit Orange Judge
Why
have
does
a
this
vinyl
Orbit
top?
Orange Judge have a vinyl top? Right.
Everybody tells me it's wrong.
Right. There's only a right way to do things, and that's how you want to do it.
Yeah. Well, I tell people, I didn't clone this car to be a Judge clone.
Right.
I cloned it to be a Dazed and Confused clone. So it wasn't, I'm not trying to pawn it off as something that's not.
Right. Yeah.
You know, the one in the movie wasn't a Judge.
That is
They
correct.
put the stuff on it, but it wasn't a real Judge.
Right. Yeah, that's fantastic. How long have you owned the car? Did you do body work and changes and do restoration?
I did everything.
Everything.
I mean, besides I had the seats reupholstered,
Yep.
But everything else, I mean, the body work, the paint, everything I did.
You're body man by trade?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am myself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I basically bought a car. It was rough. It was a 70 Le Mans.
Yeah.
Or actually 70 Tempest.
Okay.
And I did everything. I put quarters on it. Every piece of sheet metal was replaced except for the roof skin.
Okay. Is it a rebuilt Endura nose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stripped that down and
because I hate them.
And they're heavy.
And they're heavy.
And they're hard to line up.
Yeah. And no one's ever happy with them.
No. And they never fit good anyway. So,
No.
I mean, if you get them close, they're close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything specific on this car that obviously you've been through the movie and you've watched the movie a lot, specific on this car, there are details that are yours, your choices?
I think really only like the mirrors.
Yeah.
The mirrors and the tires are a little bit bigger in the back than the movie car was. But other than that, yeah, I mean, the wheels are the same, the steering wheel. I put the dual gate shifter in it.
Okay.
But as you know, in the movie, they took off and it was a dual gate.
Yeah.
But that dual gate wasn't either one of those orange cars.
No.
It was a third car.
It was a third car, the close-up shot for interior only.
Yes. Yeah. So I did put a dual gate in it to give you that illusion, but neither one of those movie cars had it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Again, you've watched it too much as I have.
And I had to give a shout out to my friend Cole Hastings.
Okay.
He has the hero car from that movie.
Really?
So he has the second one that they made for the for their
So they're for people that don't know, the hero car is the shiny, pretty car.
Yeah.
And something that would be used but not abused.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, his is the 4-speed one, and I've gone back and forth with him on a bunch of stuff, and he's given me a lot of the stories I've heard from him that aren't out there that people don't know.
Inside stuff.
He talks to that Pat Sullivan who built the car originally,
right.
So there's a lot of stuff that we've talked about back and forth, and
yeah.
He's seen the car in person. He likes the car, but
how long has he owned his car?
I think he bought it just around when he was in college, I think.
Okay.
So he's had it for a while. I think the late 90s, I believe.
So movie is still generally newish at that time.
Yeah.
It came out in 93, 4?
4. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Are you into any other movie car stuff other than this? Or are you just...
Not really, just this.
Yeah.
You know, I said I'm going to have one, and I built one.
Awesome. Well, cool.
Here's your reminder to support the companies that support your right to get out and drive.
Auto Metal Direct is a premier manufacturer of high-quality restoration parts for classic American cars and trucks. AMD offers a wide range of components, including body panels, trim, glass, weather stripping, and much more, crafted to meet or exceed original equipment specifications. Be sure to visit autometaldirect.com as you get your ride ready to get out and drive.
What drives you?
Here's your reminder to support the companies that support your right to get out and drive.
Racing Junk has been a longtime supporter of our podcast. You may have seen us podcasting live from the Racing Junk booth at SEMA and PRI. Racing Junk is the world's #1 racing and performance marketplace. You just can't beat their free classifieds filled with cars, parts, antiques, trailers, and more.
Be sure to speed over to racingjunk.com to find those parts you've been looking for, or to list the stuff that's taking up space in your garage for free.
What drives you?
With National Get Out and Drive Day 2024 in the rearview mirror, we're looking out the windshield and focused on Drive Day 2025.
National Get Out and Drive Day will be held on October 5th, 2025. Sign up now at getoutanddrive.com to receive your free official decal.
Let us know how you'll be celebrating National Get Out and Drive Day. If you are a part of a car club or having a car show that you want to promote National Get Out and Drive Day, let us know and we can send some decals for everyone.
Send us pics of your ride and we'll feature them as part of our National Get Out and Drive Day promotions.
Show your support for National Get Out and Drive Day by becoming a sponsor or including Drive Day in your show listings and company calendars.
Let's get out and drive in 2025.
Cruise on over to our website, getoutanddrive.com, for all the info you never wanted to know about our podcast. Hit us up on our listener hotline, be the first to know what's happening, get industry news, and grab your Get Out and Drive merch. Connect with us on social media. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow us on X at Get Out and Drive Pod. Are you ready to get out and drive in 2025? Get those cars on the road on October 5th, 2025 to celebrate National Get Out and Drive Day. Visit nationalgetoutanddriveday.com for more info. What drives you?